our anchor chain is wrapped around something pretty solid on the bottom here, and I've tried to dislodge it and can't. And first option is to ring Maritime and see if they can give me some assistance, and then we'll take it from there. Something really heavy wrapped halfway around the chain, so I've got 30 metres of chain out and I can only get about 5 metres on board before the windlass gives up. So I dropped all of my anchor chain and buoyed the end of it, and the guys from Maritime came and tried to lift it, but they couldn't get it up and said that I'd have to get a diver. This was my problem. My anchor was out, but there was an obstruction more than halfway along the length of the chain. I could drag whatever it was with the boat, so I drove it into shallower water, put a bit of slack in the chain and lifted that bit of chain in, and by doing it one link at a time virtually, I got the obstruction to the surface. With a bit of help from Ron off another boat, we managed to get a rope around the obstruction, and then he could untangle my anchor chain and get that free. Well, we're anchored up again in Blackwattle Bay. Interesting afternoon. Waterways had a go. Reckon they couldn't lift it, but with a bit of ingenuity and a really good Muir anchor windlass, I managed to lift it off the bottom. We were anchored to a really old anchor off a very old boat. Our anchor chain was wrapped around it 3 or 4 times, and it was a bit of a job getting it all undone. Thanks very much to Ron off Better Than Shares. He gave me a hand when I really needed it. Thanks mate, that was great. And yeah, we managed to get our anchor freed and back in business again. I buoyed the anchor, and the next day Waterways came and lifted it off the bottom. They took it away. Apparently the anchor dates back to about the 1800s. I was glad to be off it.